It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Into the box now,
Leading
Drew
off
Avens.
for Tulsa,
and we are ready
the
for
left
some
fielder,
daytime baseball.
Drew
right
Avens.
there for strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly, and he's retired, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, Logan Landon, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire
Batting
to make.
third,
The check
the
swing
third
appeal.
baseman,
Hitters rarely
Cody
feel like they went, and I don't
Posey.
think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here it comes. Cody Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Josiah Gray, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding in, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half
this
of the
afternoon,
first.
the shortstop,
Now the pitch.
DJ Abrams.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting
and with
second.
that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. fouled off. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter,
Tulsa,
Michael Bush.
the
He'll
second
get us
baseman,
started in the top of
Michael
the second.
Bush.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
That ball went out.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Stevie Berman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And quickly there are two away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Justin Yurchak.
Now to the plate, Justin Yurchak. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Colway. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Colway.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Casey will wait on it. One pitch, one away.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Standing in now, Hudson Potts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gray, just 21 years of age. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hudson
Batting
Potts
fifth,
becomes
the
out
left
number
fielder,
2 this inning.
Colin
Here comes the
Moore.
first pitch. Colin Moore is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double
Batting
here, you
seven.
can see that he was thinking
first
too
baseman,
right out of the box.
Kyle.
Smashed it down the line, and that was some
Overstreet.
great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Kyle Overstreet. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The run is in to score, and they nothing lead.
What a frustrating inning
Batting
from a
eight.
pitcher's standpoint.
The
You
catcher.
get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Landon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Donovan Casey. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the
for
3rd
Tulsa,
after the first 6
the center
guys in the
fielder,
lineup have been retired in
Donovan
order.
Yeah, it's been
Casey.
a great start to the guy. A way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job
Batting eight.
pitching out of the middle
The
part of the
shortstop,
plate.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no
Amaya.
strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider laid off for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than
Batting
having to
ninth.
battle not only the hitter
pitcher,
but the umpire
coached
as well.
by,
He didn't get some of the calls
Gray.
there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Here comes the 0-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Drew Avens.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Avens. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to left. Moore will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 12, Logan Landon.
Now at the plate, Logan Landon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the third coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Patino.
The pitcher,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Patino.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to left. Avens has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Into the box, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in to try it again, Ivan Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cody Hosey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Third baseman, Cody
in there for strike
Hosey.
1, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Michael Bush. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Striding into the box, Stevie Berman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Tirso Ornelas.
Leading
he
off,
flew out in his
the
last
center
at-bat.
fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
In now, Taylor Colway, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hits a ball and hit 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
These guys are in perfect position to break
third
through
baseman,
right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
To the plate now, Hudson Potts. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
So now time will be
fielder,
called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Colin Moore, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
There's ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there.
The first
he was
baseman,
tempted
number
with
3,
some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Overstreet.
Stepping up now, Kyle Overstreet. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. And he is in there.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to
Now
work his way
batting,
out of trouble. But I
catcher,
think they went with
Louis.
him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
At the plate, Luis Campusano, and he fouls this one off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay
Now
because
batting,
you've got
the
first base
pitcher,
open, but he's
Louis.
been struggling out there. And if you're going to work
Patino.
around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So here now's the pitcher, Luis Patino. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Casey is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, the shortstop, CJ Abrams.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go CJ Abrams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Bounced to first. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ivan Castillo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. Amarillo out in front, 5-1. Digging in now, Justin Yurchak. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Donovan Casey.
Stepping up to the plate, Donovan Casey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Now batting.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Jacob Amaya, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Popped him up. Campusano is there. And that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 5-1. Digging in, Tirso Ornelas. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Fielder,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ornelas.
Right side, fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Ready once again, Taylor Colway. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So
now
far
batting,
this inning,
the
4 pitches and 2 outs.
Hudson.
Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box, Hudson Potts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now
as we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not
Collins.
that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer,
now
especially when the temps are starting to rise
number
like
81.
this.
Victor Gonzalez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. In now, Colin Moore.
He hits it hard on the ground to the left.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back with more following this.
Ladies
Omar
and gentlemen,
Estevez
your
will grab a
attention,
bat and
please.
lead things off here in the
Pinch
top
hitting
of the
for
6th.
Tulsa, number 71, Omar Estevez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came
Now
after an
batting,
absolute
left fielder,
missile of a fastball.
Drew
Even if you
Avon.
recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Drew Avons. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes
right
they say you
fielder,
hit it
number
hard,
12,
good things will happen.
Logan
Well, that's not the case right
Landon.
there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready now, Logan Landon. No hits to this point. Strike taken up in the zone. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your
Marcus
attention,
Solbach
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Tulsa,
6th.
number 40, Marcus Solbach.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle
Leading
Overstreet.
off,
He'll lead it off as we
the
start
first
the
baseman,
home 6th.
Kyle Overstreet.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
That's a ball.
And that misses 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Patino. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cody Hosey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Into the box now, Michael Bush. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 2-0 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Yurchak.
Now in the box, Justin Yurchak. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Donovan Casey.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Casey. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join
Two come
for
across
the
to score in the inning, courtesy of this
stretch.
2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Amarillo out in front, 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, so coming
Leading
to the
off,
plate, C.J.
the
Abrams.
shortstop,
He's 0 for 3
C.J.
so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do
Now
is
batting,
get on base and
the
take
second
advantage
baseman,
of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Ivan Castillo. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And it's 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Amaya ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
At the plate, Tirso Ornelas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder,
Hey,
number
there's a
15,
hard hit ball that was going to be down
Taylor
for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it,
Colway.
and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Jacob
Leading off
Amaya.
for
His
Tulsa,
last at-bat
the
didn't go
shortstop,
his way as he
Jacob
popped out in foul territory.
Amaya.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 40.
With that, we'll
Marcus
give you a look at our starter
Silva.
comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game.
Your
Diego
attention,
Cartaya
please.
will grab a
Pinch
bat and
hitting
hit for the
Tulsa,
pitcher here.
Number 82, Diego Cartaya.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and he pops him up. Castillo has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Drew.
Digging in, Drew
Avens.
Avens. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. high in the air out to center field. Ornelas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Joe Broussard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Tulsa, number 21, Joe Broussard.
So digging in now, Hudson
Leading it
Potts.
off,
He'll have a
the
new
third
pitcher
baseman,
waiting for him as we
Hudson
begin their half of the eighth.
Potts.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. There's strike two on a fastball right down the middle. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Colin Moore, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before
Now
that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers
Kyle.
a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game
Overstreet.
right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan, please say?
So now to the plate, Kyle Overstreet, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for
Now
the punch-out
batting,
right there.
catcher,
Got it to bend a lot,
Luis
and by the time it got there, it had fallen
Campusano.
completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Luis Campusano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 5-3. Now batting, Logan Landon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually looking for a bloop and a
just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup.
Second base.
Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Michel Baez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of 2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here.
Now batting,
as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Berman.
Into the box now, Stevie Berman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Ornelas has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but not in time, as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
0-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Baez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Amarillo took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Patino gets the W on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Drillers, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this 6-game homestand comes to an unceremonious continuation and conclusion of this homestand. Oh, gotta say, Amarillo really put a big whipping on Tulsa on the bottom half of the 4th inning and giving them a 5-run lead, 5-1, scoreless through the 5th and 6th innings, and putting in 2 runs in the top half of the 7th and knocking in 1 run. I gotta say, our hearts were beating pretty quick, as this was probably going to be a potential tied ball game, but nothing comes of it. I say that's pretty good. Well, we win the finale of our last homestand in the first half of 2019. And the Amarillo Sod Poodles are now getting on the bus as they head to Northwest Arkansas for a 3-game series, then wrapping up the first half at Tulsa. I gotta say, the first half is almost over. We are down to 7 games remaining in this 2019 first half. So Amarillo will win this one, a 5-4 victory, and ending a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the Texas Metroplex of Amarillo and the Panhandle. I gotta say, let's go over our final line scores. First, for the victorious Amarillo Sod Poodles, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. For Tulsa, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Colin Moore, number 77, will take the player of the game as he did a 2 for 3 with 2 bases, now dropping to 1. Louis Patino will take the win on the mound for the Sod Poodles this afternoon. Save will go to Michel Diaz as he takes the save. Josiah Gray takes the loss for Tulsa this afternoon. Well, we are back here on Thursday, June 27th, as we play host the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks for a 4-game series. And then we are at Midland after that. And then we come back home and we celebrate 4th of July weekend with the visiting Frisco Rough Riders in a 4-game series. And we are back to Midland on Monday night, July 8th. And return to Frisco for 4 more games beginning Thursday, July 11th. And wrapping up on the weekend on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So Tuesday, July 16th will be our 7-game homestand as we take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 3-game series. And then a 4-game set with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We are on the road on Wednesday night, July 24th, as we, excuse me right there, we get ready for the Springfield Cardinals for 3, and then Northwest Arkansas for 4. We gotta say that will be our last time that we will see Northwest Arkansas and Springfield in that one. Thursday, August 1st will be the first of a 4-game set, versing off the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. And then a 3-game set with the a 3-game series at Midland and a 4-game set at Frisco right after that. Well, anyway, we hope y'all had an awesome time here at the ballpark. And as we say goodbye in the first half at home, Don't forget you can catch us on trying to think here. You can catch us tomorrow night at Northwest Arkansas. And don't forget we will be back home on Thursday, June 27th. We take on Corpus Christi. Well, this will do it for all of us here. Hope everybody has an awesome day. And we'll see you back in the second half as we take on the Corpus Christi Hook.